Welcome to episode 19 of Universe Mode. Welcome to Cyber Sunday here in Hardcore Holly's hometown, Mobile, Alabama. Last minute venue change, moving to Alabama. Nonetheless, we're here live. We've got 7 matches in all, 6 title matches. All those matches decided by viewers and members of various Facebook groups as well, obviously. Shout out to Timothy Smee right off the bat. Nonetheless, let's get it started with our opening contest, a non-title bout featuring the Street Profits and Titus Worldwide. And since it's Cyber Sunday, I'm not going to play any of the matches. Just going to see how it goes here. Akira Tozawa and Apollo Crews looking really good on Raw in recent weeks. The Street Profits just debuting, also looking very well. But one of these teams are going to go tonight and they're going to lose. So one of the momentums will be stopped. That was good timing. When I said stop and the music, I accidentally hit the stop button. That's alright. Nonetheless, Street Profits, Titus Worldwide is not out here tonight with his crew. Let's get it. They bring the swag like nobody can. It's the Street Profits. See the Cincinnati native in the shorts swooping down low. Angelo Dawkins, and with the cup in his hand, holding it up high.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring,
Montez
with a weight of 492 pounds, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
That's right, JoJo. Street Profits making their way down the ramp now. Dawkins saying he's about to stir it up here tonight. Alright, let's see who can move up in the tag ranks. It's going to be the Street Profits, or is it going to be the team that's about to come out right now?
And their opponents, at a weight of 397 pounds, Akira Tozawa and Apollo Crews, Titus Worldwide.
Tozawa and Cruz paying homage to a bit of the primetime players on their way down. Apollo's going to throw up the Titus Worldwide. Alright. Here we go. Angelo Dawkins, Akira Tozawa starting it off respectively for their teams. Seeing Street Profits, black and white, Titus Worldwide in the purple and orange. Tozawa goes over, side headlock. Dawkins grapevines ahead here. Tozawa gets out, lock up once more, full on dragon twist by Tozawa, goes behind, hammerlock. Wrenching it in a little bit more, just pushes Dawkins away. Can do it all day, catches the foot, does Dawkins. And the Cincinnati native has a half Boston crab applied. No avail. Way too early up on the match for Tozawa. And Akira grabbing the arm and shoulder, wrenching the shoulder down to the mat. Akira in the wrong corner now, though. Standing Frankensteiner, also known as a Hurricane Rana, but a big knee drop by Tozawa. Holds up both arms very proudly. Knife edge chop. And Tozawa going into the corner. And a big running boot. Tozawa looking great in the matchup thus far. Go behind from Dawkins, an amateur background. Takes Tozawa straight down. Size advantage as well. Tags in the smaller Montez Ford, but the more agile. But Akira takes his head off. Another boot from the corner. And Akira going back to the shoulder, this time of Montez Ford. Telling you, Tozawa brings the aggression, Apollo brings the flash. And Tozawa trying to get the crowd involved. And they're on their feet. One more time, Tozawa one too many times. The boot was scouted by Montez Ford. Twisting crossbody block. Or, it's not really a crossbody block, but nonetheless, a body block. Good enough for barely a 1 count. Tozawa now has a hold of Ford, going to the corner, snapmare takeover instead. Nice kick to the back. Tag into Apollo Crews, first time he's in the matchup here. He just turns around and poses to the crowd. Goes for a kick, but took way too long. Dragon screw leg work by Ford. And Montez with a kick this time. Into the corner of the Street Profits goes Apollo. Tag back into Dawkins. Drop toe hold. Elbow to the spine from Dawkins. Angelo Dawkins continues to work on the back. Now switches up to the arm. Goes for a stomp on the face. Crews definitely saw that one coming. Lariat to the back of the neck. And Apollo with a deadlift. It looks like, yep, German suplex. Cliff Day referee in there for the pin. Barely gets to his knees before Angelo Dawkins kicks out. Northern Lights over the top. Crew's not holding that bridge. Street Profits, though, getting those frequent tags. Trying to stay fresher than Titus Worldwide as Apollo Crews gets taken down with an double elbow to the face. Drop kick to the back. Working on that back once more are the Street Profits. Montez Ford sending Apollo over the top. Now falling over. Sunset flip powerbomb off the apron. Neck and spine first. But Apollo catches the fist. A slap to the face of Montez Ford. Followed it up with a huge forearm. Crews the power of the Titus Worldwide Tag Team here tonight. The strikes back and forth, but what a heel kick by Montez Ford. Referee Cliff Day at a 7 count. Kick to the midsection. Ford looking around. Deep DDT. And that'll change the tide. Knee right into the spine. Camel clutch modified. Not enough for Ford to keep the hold in as Apollo slides out. Goes for a leaping forearm. Ford comes back with a right. Apollo counters. Back suplex twisting into the powerbomb. Apollo bomb not successful there. Cruz still looking for stuff. 2 lariats now into the corner, and the leaping body splash into the corner, ducking under. Another clothesline. Kip up from Cruz. Montez trying to get to the corner of his teammate. Instead, desperation, neck breaker. Ford now just stomping away. He's got the advantage. Knee right to the cheekbone. Pin. 1, 2. Akira in the ring. But Apollo kicking out at 2. Back elbow doesn't connect, but the big kick from Apollo does. Overhead right there. Desperation jawbreaker onto the head of Ford. Twisting suplex, Norman Smiley style. Now a bulldog from Montez. Frog splash. Could be over. 1, 2. Tozawa in there. Dawkins goes behind Tozawa. What power. Gut buster. Montez going to the top one more time. Frog splash for the 2nd time. Akira Tozawa in to break it up, but not in time. Just barely got the 3 count through the Street Profits. And the momentum is stalled now for Titus Worldwide. But the Street Profits, on the other hand, the sky is the limit. Let's get a look at that big kick from Apollo one more time, and this is the first frog splash.
Here are your winners, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
Street Profits successful celebrating. But while they do that, we're moving right along to our first title matchup. And Johnny Gargano won the polling. And Chad Gable is the pure wrestling champion, and he's going to defend that title against Johnny Gargano. Forgot I wasn't going to play. And we'll see how that happens. Or how that goes down. Johnny Gargano has been in the hunt for the pure championship, as well as the Cruiserweight championship over on 205 Live as of late. Roderick Strong having a major bone to pick with Chad Gable. He lost the voting here tonight.
Is scheduled for 1 fall, and is for the Pure Wrestling Championship.
Here comes Johnny Wrestling. Another Ohio native. Gargano is still a bit of a fan favorite here, though he has had a bit of a mean streak as of late. Nonetheless, he's going to take on the Olympian Chad Gable. What is bound to be a pure wrestling classic. Shouldn't be any going out of the ring here tonight, but who knows how this one's going to turn out. Pure wrestling rules are a bit different from a normal matchup, but I'm not sure if we'll see that here tonight. Here comes Chad Gable. Title around the waist. Custom side plates as well. Get a good look at them at the championship graphic, or when referee Cliff Day holds that championship up. Nonetheless, he's ready, he's willing. Chad Gable is in the ring, and he's able to defend that title, and he is here tonight. There it is. And ring introductions from JoJo, of course.
From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano. Introducing the champion from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds. He is the Pure Wrestling Champion, Chad Gable.
Gable putting the championship on display proudly. Referee Cliff Day going to give a bit of a look to Johnny Gargano. Hold the title up and hurry up, Cliffy. Got a match to take care of. Alright, there goes the bell. Strikes from Gargano. Lock up, goes behind, does Johnny Wrestling. Takeover, getting the better of the Olympian. And a right hand to the forehead of Gable. Lock up one more time. Gable powering him into the ropes. Cliff Day getting in there to break up. One more time though. Gargano getting the power advantage this time. The referee's going to have to get in there and stop it once again. Oh, screw the lockups. Gargano just hit a big drop kick. Sends Gable out to the apron. And out to the floor already. Like I said, I didn't think this was going to be as pure of a wrestling match as I thought. Already out to the floor here. Arm drag by Chad Gable trying to get the advantage in multiple forearms. Goes for the heel kick. Gargano out of the way. Referee already up to a 3 count here. There still is a 10 count just in case they do want to go outside. But it's highly discouraged in this type of matchup. Super kick from Gargano on the outside. My goodness. Cliff reprimanding Johnny Gargano as he slid into the ring, but already back out are the two. Forearm to the back of the head as Gable slid out. I don't know how Gable's going. Still another super kick. Standing Frankensteiner on the outside. Hurricane Rana, whatever you want to call it. Gargano in firm control. Drop kick to the side of the head. Gargano knows he can't win the title out here, but face first against the ring post. Cliff Day might disqualify him. 9 count in the ring. Gable's in trouble. Grabs the leg, sweeps the other one, does Johnny Gargano. And then spinning toe hold into the leg. Only gets a 1 count though. Gable still able to fight back pretty good. Dragon Sleeper. No, Gargano. Lifting reverse DDT. Almost a saving grace or a curtain call like maneuver. Another drop kick to the side of the head. The other side of Chad Gable's head. Johnny Gargano has Gable into the corner. Chad needs to get back into it if he wants to keep his title. Oh no, lawn dart into the middle turnbuckle. Gable rolls out. Forearm to the face though. Northern Light suplex. Gargano holds for the bridge. And Chad Gable just barely getting the shoulder up. And I think he's been out of it. Gargano escape. Oh no, Chad Gable spinning. Knee to the back of Gargano's head. Left hand to the forehead. Yeah, Chad Gable's busted wide open. Forearm by Gargano now. Throw it across the ropes. Johnny Gargano fighting extremely dirty here tonight. Getting the job done. Gable snap suplex though, fighting back. Trying to get fired up. Crowd on their feet. Behind both men, split. Oh, Chad Gable. One lariat, two lariats. Ducks under one from Gargano and a leaping clothesline off the ropes. Chad Gable going up to the top rope now. Gargano kicks up. Oh! Flipping senton by Gable. He went for it anyway. And now Chad Gable sending Gargano to the outside. I was going to say Gable not going out to follow like Johnny did, but I was wrong. Spoke too soon. Multiple forearms, and then he hits that heel kick like he was trying to do the first time they were outside the ring. Chad Gable face first and chest first off the LED board goes Gargano. The referee might think of throwing this out. That heel kick. Flipping heel kick to the top of Gargano's head. Only got him a 2. Chad Gable sends Gargano into the corner. What's he setting up? Running in. Rolling. Chaos Theory with the German in the bridge. 1, 2. Gargano just rolling the body over out of the cover, rolling the shoulders up and evading the drop kick. Gargano, big enziguri. Chad Gable out to the floor again. Back and forth this one goes. Gargano, I think he's got Chad Gable's number here. Gargano getting a little bit cocky, leaping over the top and then taunting a bit. But it's well deserved. What a combination. Gargano setting up, it looks like again. Power slam perhaps. No, lawn dart one more time. Cliff Day in for the pin. This has got to be it. No, it isn't it. Chad Gable had a little bit of power behind that kick out as well. But how much will it be? Can he escape this? Gargano escape applied. Rope break. Chad Gable's foot on the rope. Underneath the rope, rather. Chad Gable. Big drop kick to the back. Snapmare takeover. Oh, and an elbow to that open wound of Gable. And look at it. It's spewing now onto the chest of Gable. Blood flowing down from the forehead. Gargano, modified abdominal stretch here. Over the top, Chad Gable with a hip toss, finally getting out of the maneuver. Forearm to the head. Chad Gable setting up in the corner one more time, but Gargano lured him in with a boot to the face. Catching belly to belly. Chad just going for a pin off that. 2 count only. Alright, what's Chad Gable have to do? Full-arm dragon twist. Gargano with a forearm to the face. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he missed a springboard. Chad Gable goes for a drop kick. Gargano tries to evade. Just barely got caught with it, though. That rolling heel. And Gable in with an armbar. Gargano rolling over. Left hands to that open wound, to the face. You can see the blood all over the hand of Gargano. But it's Chad Gable's blood. What's Gargano thinking? I don't know. He looks like he's saying something to Chad Gable, but you can't see it from this angle. Cliff Day looking on very curiously there. Gargano, oh, I thought he was going for a dragon suplex, captured him, face buster. And that's it. Johnny Gargano is the new Pure Wrestling Champion. What a match that was. These guys didn't go absolutely pure, but they went after the gold. Look at Chad Gable in here now. Busted open, bloodied and bruised. Still shakes the hand of Johnny Wrestling. And gives the winner the ring. What a match. Gargano, arms raised high, awaiting his championship. But we're going to move right along here, because we've got 5 more championship matches to go. And right now, the winner for the women, Alexa Bliss, winning in voting. And she's taking on the queen, the champion, Charlotte Flair. Alexa Bliss has not debuted yet this year in Universe Mode, other than the Women's Championship tournament months ago. But here she is tonight. Put her name in. An absence makes the heart grow fonder.
The following contest
take a drink of my
is
Red Bull.
for one fall, and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Here comes another Ohio native, Little Miss Bliss. And the Ohio natives have actually been coming in with the wins tonight. Angelo Dawkins from Cincinnati. Montez Ford won the match for his team, the Street Profits. Johnny Gargano from Cleveland just won the Pure Wrestling Championship. And here's Alexa Bliss from Columbus, Ohio. Entering the ring now. Little Miss Bliss is trying to take that title away. I think that's why we haven't seen much of her. The Raw Women's division crowded at the moment. But she's coming in for the title shot. And the fans wanted it to happen. Close voting there, but here comes the queen. And she's going to try to keep her title at all cost. The Charlotte, North Carolina native, Charlotte Flair. That's why they say the Queen City instead of Charlotte. Obviously, though, right? Nonetheless, Charlotte Flair, quite confident as ever, drops the robe, gonna do the signature front handspring into the ring, or, yeah, whatever, you know what I meant. Alright, Queen's ready to go. championship graphic, of course.
Introducing the challenger from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss. Introducing the champion from the Queen City, the Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte, of course, displaying that championship proudly. Clip Day about to take it away. Let's not hold it up here. We're going to get a good look at Charlotte's custom side plates, of course. All right, bells rung. We're underway. Charlotte, full head of steam. Running clothesline, goes down with Bliss, almost an STO. Stomps on the arm. Charlotte wasting no time. She knows the challenge Alexa can be. Small but deceiving. The Tinkerbell like Alexa Bliss. Just getting whipped and smashed around the ring here. Charlotte Flair one more time, but Bliss, rake of the eyes. Oh, and gouges deeper. Twice in a row, goes to the eyes of Flair, gets the advantage. Bliss showing her strength in the fireman's carry position and just drops Charlotte throat first across the ropes. Flair able to come back. Double dragon twist. Into the arm breaker. Out of the corner goes Bliss, though. Kick to the midsection from Flair and a kitchen sink style knee strike from Alexa Bliss, and she's going to the crowd saying, "This is your queen. Not today." But Flair, neck breaker of her own to come back. And the Flair knee. Only a 1 count, but still pretty good damage early on. Flair going back to Bliss. Grapevine in the head, almost a figure 4 to the head and neck. Now Charlotte rolling through. Slams Bliss down. Going to do it one more time. Two more times. Charlotte lets Bliss out. Wasn't going to get the submission there, but doing all the punishment. And the Flair strut comes into play. Crowd applauds. Charlotte goes for a pin. Bliss coming out at 1 yet again. Forearm by Flair. Bliss off the ropes. And Charlotte spins it around, turns it into a neck breaker. Fireman's carry position. Charlotte Flair twisting, backpack stunner. Bliss has been in trouble this whole matchup. Elbow to the face, getting the cheap shots in. Does Bliss? Oh, in the throat, by the throat. Straight down goes Charlotte. Bliss coming back. But Flair with the arm drag, not letting it happen. Knife edge chop to the face, one to the upper chest there. Bliss in trouble. Elbow to the chin. And a spear from Flair. Into the pin. Charlotte not having it. What's this? She didn't win here tonight. But she's going to interfere in this matchup. Bliss from behind. Schoolgirl. Cliff Day in for the pin. Only a 1 count. What's Ronda Rousey doing now? I thought she was going to get involved in the matchup. I think she wanted to see if somebody would hit her. I'm not sure. Charlotte into the figure 4 leg lock, though. Nonetheless, the distraction did not work out the way Ronda Rousey wanted it to. Flair into the figure 8. Bliss in trouble. But Charlotte just let her out. Now going to the crowd. I'm not sure what Charlotte's thinking here. Waits a long time, goes for a pin. But still gets the pin. Bliss was done, apparently. Alright, Charlotte Flair still the women's champion, victorious here tonight. Obviously, you can see the replays. They're coming back in the matchup. Coming back off the distraction even, hits a spear. That was right before the distraction. Nonetheless, Bliss only getting a 1 count here. Off that distraction. Maybe should have went for something a little bit different.
Here's your winner, and still the Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Flair holding the championship up high. The Queen celebrating as we move right on along. Here we go. Sami Zayn winning the voting for the Intercontinental Championship. Sorry, I guess I could be telling. Johnny Gargano had 7 out of 13 votes. Sami Zayn had 6 out of 13 votes for his Intercontinental Championship. So, Sami Zayn wins the polling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Let's go. Sami sarcastically dancing there. A bit fed up with the crowd here in Mobile. Happy to be here nonetheless. Even if the face of Sami Zayn doesn't show it, the Montreal native Sami Zayn relaxed here. I hit my knee. Another Ohio native, Cleveland's own, by way of Los Angeles, California, of course. Or, it's Los Angeles, California, by way of Cleveland, Ohio. There you go. Nonetheless, Intercontinental Champion The Miz making his way down the stage. Parma, Ohio, really is where The Miz is from. But the Ohio streak was broken for the night. It could mean not good for The Miz. Get Miz ready to go.
Introducing the challenger from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn changing his demeanor now.
Introducing
Quite
the
confident and a bit of a
champion,
scowl on the face.
residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz.
Miz going to the corner, holding up the Intercontinental title for all to see. Miz also has an 11-pound weight advantage. Not very much, but still could come into play. Alright, Cliff Day holding up that championship. And we're about to go. Alright, two men meet in the middle, lock up, Miz goes behind. Crowd with the Olay chants early on, they're still behind Sami whether he likes him or not. Headlock from Sami, knee to the spine of Miz. Miz back up to his feet, another lock up, Sami sends Miz to the ropes instantly. Cliff Day and they're gonna break it up. Overhead right from Miz, but Sami gets a hold of Miz first with the snap suplex. Sami just stomping away on the Miz as he picks up. Miz comes back with an uppercut. Going for a suplex of his own, perhaps. Vertical suplex, not so much of a snap. Lets the blood rush to Sami Zayn's head a bit, but Sami back up. Two forearms, the third one misses. Kick to the midsection from Miz. Float over into a neck breaker. Miz stomping the knee. Sami Zayn getting out of the ring. Miz follows. I thought Sami was going to do some damage. He caught the Miz, but just sent Miz right back into the ring. Sami Northern Light suplex. And the Miz usually has his wife Maurice by his side. She's not here tonight. Tending to Monroe Sky at home is Maurice. Miz hits the neck breaker. Sami Zayn sent into the corner. Miz with that signature clothesline. Now what's the Miz thinking here? Just going to use the ropes to send Sami back down to the mat. A little bit of punishment. And Miz with a cocky cover, only getting a 1 count. Sami fighting back. Fisherman Buster. Miz right to the temple of Sami Zayn with the kick. Point of the toe, point of the boot. Miz sending Sami's neck and head into the mat 3 or 4 times, just slamming it back and forth. The whiplash effect. Goes for another pin. Sami kicking out at 1 yet again. The instinct of Sami is to kick out. Miz seeing if Sami can see if it's a reality check. I was going to say see if Sami's in reality, but that didn't make sense, so I changed it at the end. So I said something dumb, but nonetheless, Sami Zayn, brain buster. Sami top rope. Miz is hurting. Right on the moneymaker. Gets the knees up. Sami Zayn with the body splash off the top. No effect. Miz basement DDT. Miz going to pull Sami, make sure he can't get to the ropes. Only a 2 count. Miz acting like he had him 1. Had it 1. There we go. Miz calling for it. Calling to go home early. Has him up. Skull-crushing finale. Close to the ropes. Sami hand under the ropes. Miz going to pull him out. Not going to go for a pin again. Softens up the leg a bit though. Now goes for a pin. Sami rolls the shoulder up at 1. After a skull-crushing finale, Miz not able to put Sami Zayn away. Sami coming back, knife edge chop. Miz brushed it off. Another vertical suplex. Miz sends Sami into the corner. Another clothesline from Miz. Grabs the leg of Sami Zayn. Sami pushes Miz to the ground with the legs. Getting the advantage. Blue Thunder Bomb. Sami with a signature maneuver. Goes for a kick, but Miz from behind. Another neck breaker there. Modified surfboard for Miz, trying to slow down the pace here. Trying to keep Sami grounded. Sami now staying low though, getting to his feet, finding out. Elbow to the gut, gets loose. Miz going for a big boot, but Sami got to the outside. And Sami was just taking a breather. But Miz going outside, and look at the power of Miz just throwing Sami, or walking Sami halfway across the arena here. Slamming him against the barricade, and Sami fighting back and sends Miz all the way over the top. Sami going to the outside. Referee Cliff Day at a 6 count. 7 now. Sami's like, oh crap, I gotta win the championship. Miz is getting back in the ring. He doesn't have to. He could have stayed out there and kept the title. Sami was going in. Miz lured him in. Back elbow to the head. Rude awakening neck breaker for Miz that time. Basement DDT once more. And Sami face first. He's busted open. Miz got him with the DDT. No wonder Miz was freaking out the first time it didn't happen. Skull crushing finale, 2 DDTs. The Miz keeps the title. Is Sami gonna shake the Miz's hand? We saw this earlier on with Gable. This doesn't make any sense. Nonetheless, Sami meant what he said, apparently. Miz keeps the title as we move on. To the Raw Tag Team Championship, of course. I really want to play, but it's Cyber Sunday, so I'm not going to. The winning team, the War Raiders, are going to take on the Ascension. I thought when the voting was put together, I definitely thought the Undisputed Era had it. It was the AOP, the Usos, Too Cool, that being Rikishi and Scotty 2 Hotty. The War Raiders are Undisputed Era, but the War Raiders getting the most votes, getting 6 out of 13. AOP getting 2 votes, Usos getting a single vote, Too Cool getting 2 votes, and the Undisputed Era only getting 2 votes as well. Nonetheless, the Ascension taking on all comers here. And it's time to start a war in the wasteland. Viking duo. The Warbeard Hansen and Raymond Rowe. The War Machine known as the War Raiders. Making their way down, confident, scowls on their faces. The Brutes, the Vikings, are ready to go. They don't want to waste any time. They want those championships. They want that platinum and red. Crowd chanting war along with the Raiders. And Hansen and Rowe ready to go. Here come the champs. Connor, Victor, Rise. The Ascension making their way down. Different attire here tonight than normal. Victor holding his championship up already. Connor taking his off currently. Vic slides in. Hands his title to Connor. And the Ascension holding the titles up high. And we're ready to go. There's a graphic. JoJo for entering introductions, and that's it.
To the ring at a combined weight of 552 pounds.
On the way to the ring every
Rowe
time.
and Hansen, the War Raiders, and their opponents at a combined weight of 487 pounds. They are the Raw Tag Team Champions, Connor and Victor, the Ascension.
Ascension ready to go, as well as the War Raiders. All right, Connor, the big man, starting it out against Ray Rowe. Snapmare takeover from Connor. Ray Rowe counters, gets out, grabs a hold of Connor by what little hair he has. No, he's just grabbing him by the neck meat. Hashtag neck meat. Nonetheless, Connor fighting back against Rowe. Has him in the corner, stomping the proverbial mud hole. Rowe coming back. Grabs both arms of Connor, cinching in a camel clutch, old school style. And Connor's in trouble early. Finds a way out. Takes the legs out. Sweeps the legs, I should say, of Rowe, and he's in trouble. Needs to make the tag to his Viking brother, Hansen. And the corner of the Ascension, though, bad spot to be. Victor tagged in, legal man. Off the ropes. Clubbing blows from the Ascension. Double kick to the ribs. both sides. Vic now using his strength. Ray Rowe not letting it happen. Turns it into a neck breaker. Gets a tag into the big Warbeard. Victor definitely outsized now. Not that he wasn't before. Vic from the Canadian wasteland. Stomping away at Hansen. Now, on the elbow, the already protected elbow of Hansen. Notice only one elbow pad, and that's the one. Victor's going for the arm, rather, Thez press. And Victor showing that aggression, showing why they're tag champs, but showing a bit of mistakes maybe here. Trying to get the crowd into it. Hansen rolling out. Vic follows. Knife edge chop. Sends Hansen back in. I thought Hansen was already trying to go back in the ring before Vic stepped out, but nonetheless, Hansen in control. Lariat into the Bulldog. Drop down fist. Victor coming back with brutal strikes and chops. Into the corner, tags Connor again once. Just a big kick from Connor. And the power man back in. Has Hansen fireman's carry position. Oh! Neck first into the top turnbuckle. And Hansen crumbles down after that. Connor going to the crowd now. A bit too much of that, if you ask me, for the Ascension here tonight. But just stomping away at Hansen nonetheless. War Raiders, rather new team here as well, but a popular one nonetheless. They got all the votes. Ray Rowe back in. Shoulder block attempt by Connor. Evaded by Rowe. Rowe now looking for a bear hug slam. Almost a freak accident type maneuver. Irish whip off the ropes. And a right hand sends Connor down. Rowe in control still. But Connor fighting back out of it once again. Out of the corner of the War Machine, the War Raiders. Connor tags Victor. Double team. 3-point stance. Running shoulder tackle. Vic gets all of it. Leaps with it. Taking the big man down, but Rowe sent right into his corner. Tags Hansen. Hansen coming in. 2 big lariats. Vic back up though. Into the corner of the Ascension. Tag back into Connor. Smart tags by the Ascension, and what a lariat by Connor off the second rope. The Ascension, well-oiled machine here. Cliff Day in, 2 count only. The Ascension just trying to wear down the Raiders now. Trapezius hold from Connor. Trying to tense up those arm muscles, trying to tense that neck. Clubbing blow to the back. Hansen fighting back. My goodness. I was about to say a full-arm dragon twist, but that was a full-arm dragon. I don't even know what. Shoulder first into the mat goes Connor nonetheless. And the Warbeard with the camel clutch, clubbing cross faces across the nose and forehead of Connor. Referee Cliff Day is knocked down by Hansen as he tries to go to the top. That's not going to stop him. Moonsault. Connor gets the knees up. Into the corner. Avalanche body block. My goodness. Flapjack face first goes Hansen. Connor looking to end it. Full Nelson bomb. for a full Nelson slam, but nonetheless, Connor now using the power on Rowe, but reversing it does Big Ray Rowe. Connor close to his partner, Vic. Vic reaching for the tag. Connor not aware enough to even get there. There it is. Speak of it and it'll happen. And Hansen fighting back in the corner of the Ascension, but Connor's down and out on the floor, so it doesn't matter. Hansen, I thought he was going to his corner, nonetheless pulls Victor back with the uppercut, grabs Vic by the hair, and slams him straight down. Rowe's back in. Into the corner goes Victor, out of the way from the body block. Vic now snap suplex. Goes for a stomp. Rowe gets out of the ring. Vic follows, but Ray Rowe uses his power. Scoop slam onto the apron from the floor. Vic crashing spine first in a very awkward position. Now crumbling down from the forearm. Rowe in firm control. Cliff Day admonishing him, trying to tell him to get back in the ring. At a 4 count, but it's only for Rowe at this point. Connor's back in. Chest first, and then a big knee to the temple. 6 count it took Rowe to get back in. Vic twisting. Toe hold there. Spinning toe hold, standing STO from Vic. Pulls him out. Only a 2 count, but a good desperation maneuver from Victor. And now what's Vic calling for here? It's going to be the Tiger Bomb. Not happening. Again, Rowe kicking out. Kitchen sink. And now Connor is eagerly awaiting the tag. And he gets it. Clubbing blow right to the ribs. More of just a right hand, but nonetheless. Rowe in control. Face first goes Connor. 9 or 10 times there and crumbling out to the middle of the ring. Stomp to the arm. Rowe calling for the end. And it's a dead man walking for Connor. Full Nelson death row. I have no idea what just happened there. Oh, big STO there from Rowe this time. Rowe gonna work it out, try again. Goes for a power slam. Connor, slides out, turns it into a side Russian leg sweep, and now Connor up to the top rope. Big man doesn't fly much, but a knee to the forehead from the top by Connor. My goodness, deadlift, power bomb, and the animalistic nature. The wasteland's coming out. The feralness of Connor. Still able to kick out does Rowe. Connor just backs up, tags Vic back in. Not really sure why. We'll see momentarily. Vic sends Rowe down once again. The Ascension in firm control here. Just choking the life out of Rowe. What's left? And Connor survived death row. He got acquitted. Face first goes Rowe to the mat. by Victor. Knee strike. Oh my goodness. Blood instantly. Vic going to the crowd once again. As I said, they've done that quite a bit here tonight. Getting out, Superman punch by Rowe. Vic coming back as well. Into the corner. Tag to Connor. Kick to the midsection. Power, snake eyes. Notice the Ascension keeping it on their side of the ring as much as possible as well. Falling front slam. And now Connor grabbing the ear, slamming the back of the head into the mat of Rowe. Throat thrust. And Rowe able to get back far enough to avoid another strike and get a hold of Connor, send him into the corner of his team. Comes in a little bit too hot, but the shotgun drop kick takes Connor down anyway. Rowe, I thought he was looking for a tag, but he's calling for something else here. One more time, death row. Connor may not have survived death row after all. Pulls him out towards the middle. Cliff Day in for the pin, or the count rather. 2 count only. Connor kicked out on his own accord. Look at this knee strike to the jaw. Connor trying to lift Rowe. Rowe blocking it. Double leg takedown. Hammer fist strikes to anywhere he could get on Connor. Stomp to the nose. Now once more to the back. Rowe wrenching the neck now. Big power bomb, my goodness. Hanson now sidewalk slam. Uh-oh, pump handle overhead. Fall away slam. Somehow Connor fights back. Not really even fighting back, just reverses the momentum there and sends Hanson into the corner. Double team 3-point stance shoulder block yet again. I see it coming. And there it is. Hanson gets the tag though. Seems like that's happened a few times. Superman punch attempt and the knee strike attempt from Vic. Neither one connected. Into the corner, running uppercut. Standing STO. 1, 2. My goodness. Victor got... I don't know what happened to Victor there at the last 20 or 30 seconds of that matchup, but he was a full head of steam. And the Ascension. They're telling Cliff Day to get the heck out of here, and they're not done with the Raiders yet. My goodness, the Ascension are not done at all. They don't like the challenge they just received. But quite a valiant effort from the Raiders. Couldn't believe Vic got it done by himself there at the end. Nonetheless, Ascension keeping their platinum and red Raw Tag Team Championships, and Cedric Alexander winning the votes for the Cruiserweights. It was Cedric Alexander with 6 votes, Oni Lorcan with 3 votes, Tony Nese with 0 votes, and Buddy Murphy with 4 votes. So very close there. But Cedric gets the win in the voting at least. And now he's taking on the champ, Mustafa Ali. It's heart versus soul of the Cruiserweight division. Alright, here we go. Back to JoJo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Comes North Carolina's own Cedric Alexander. Definitely happy to get this shot here tonight. Trying to break into the division a bit more. Stand out in previous universe modes. Hasn't carried that momentum into 2k19 that much. But he's trying to get on track here tonight and becoming Cruiserweight champion as he flips in. Would be a great way to do that. Cedric Alexander, popular, as you can tell. Every superstar in the challenging here tonight is popular, or we wouldn't be having this pay-per-view. And it's time to go hard with Chicago's own Mustafa Ali. Cruiserweight champ. The heart of the Cruiserweight division, Mustafa Ali. Wasting no time into the ring. He'll flip in as well. Bringing the light and the darkness is Mustafa Ali, and he's going to take on one of his great friends, the soul of the Cruiserweight division, Cedric Alexander. And there's what they're fighting for. We'll get a good look at Mustafa Ali's side plates here in a moment.
Introducing the challenger from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
All right, Alexander bringing that soul, as I said.
From Chicago, Illinois.
Bringing that fighting spirit.
182 pounds. He is the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali going to the corner to hold up the title, of course. Cedric Alexander outweighing Mustafa Ali here by 20 pounds. But Cedric Alexander has got a lot faster. He used to be, you know, around 220, 230 pounds. Cedric, the lean, mean fighting machine. There you go, the Spartan with wings, and the Mustafa Ali light in the dark on the other side of the side plates there. Wasn't as great of a look as I thought it would be. Nonetheless, bell rings and we're underway. Lock up, side headlock from Ali. Cedric backing him up, pushes him off into the ropes. Cliff gets in the way. Roll through, kick to the chest. Ali rolling through, another lockup. Send Cedric back into the corner. Cliff Day right there, taking a while for him to break it up. Obviously, Cliff Day is the referee. One more time. They can't stop. Oh, flatliner. Cedric Alexander getting the advantage off that. The fans trying to clap into it. Michinoku driver. Clap Mustafa Ali into it. Ali going to show that heart kick out at one. Cedric Alexander Studying Ali. These guys, great friends. We might see one of those handshakes at the end of this one. My goodness, what a neck breaker from Mustafa. Kicking now. Into the corner. Forearm to the face. Mustafa Ali goes behind. Page turner. Snapmare takeover from Ali. Cedric Alexander spins Ali around. Irish whip into the corner. Crossbody attempt. Not effective. Pop-up drop kick by Ali. Back and forth they go. Heart and soul. Cedric off the ropes yet again. Eats that drop kick that time. Ali remaining in control. Stomps the elbow. Just trying to weaken the arm. Maybe a submission attempt. Cedric coming back. And in the corner with Ali this time. Goes up. Goes to the crowd. 1, 2. Ali fighting out after 8 strikes. But 2 knife edge chops. Super kick misses. Ali got lucky there. Cutter attempt. That was ineffective as well. Another pop-up drop kick. And a handspring by Ali. Bit of a taunt there, I guess. Stomping Ali out of the corner. Pulls him towards the middle. Going for a pin after that. I don't know why. 1 count only. Just trying to wear down Cedric, I guess. Goes to the crowd, but Alexander up behind him. Ali dropped, folded in half with the German suplex. That is what you should do after that, is a pin. My goodness. Ali kicking out at a 1. Drop kick to the shoulder area. Knee to the spine, the lower back. And Alexander in control yet again. Staying on the arm, staying on the back. But Cedric thinking, going all the way over to the apron. Ali up to his feet. Springboard from Alexander. Hits it barely. Goes for a lariat. Overestimated the distance, or underestimated the distance. I don't know which one is right. Nonetheless, barely connected. Glancing blow. Good enough to get a 1 count only. Alexander calling for the end here. Suplex, brainbuster. Pin. Ali rolling the shoulder up. Showing the heart, as I mentioned, about 50 times probably by now. Nonetheless, the Chicago native will fight all day long. But the Charlotte, North Carolina native knows what it means to fight all day as well. Front face lock here. Ali fighting out. Cedric back into the corner, crossbody, out to the apron, over the top. Ali telling him to bring it. European uppercut. Cedric brought it. Drops Ali down. Good enough for a 2. That's how much he brought it with that 1 strike. Cedric whispering in the ear of Ali. Now looking at that championship. Looking right at that championship. I don't know what Cedric Alexander's doing here. Sends Ali out to the apron. Brings it back in. Draping neck breaker. Ali's legs hanging from the middle of the rope. Neck breaker down to the mat. Cedric pulls him out. 1, 2 count only. Alexander. Front face lock applied one more time. Mustafa Ali has been on the upswing, or on the whatever I'm trying to say. Back fist from Alexander. Ali comes right back. Snap German. Holds for the bridge. Only gets a 1 count. Mustafa Ali fighting that uphill battle all match long against his friend Cedric Alexander. Oh, what a leg drop. I wasn't sure quite what was going to happen there. Mustafa Ali going right back to the top. Frog splash this time. What's Mustafa Ali thinking now? Oh, spinning. Tornado DDT plants Alexander. And not enough. Cedric rolls out at the last possible moment. Alexander trying to get the crowd into it. They're already on their feet. Knife edge chop misses. Clothesline misses. Cedric from behind. Thought he was going lumbar check. Hits a blue thunder bomb instead. Ali up to his feet. Grabs Cedric. I was calling a side headlock a front face lock, I think. Nonetheless, Mustafa Ali coming back on the apron. Cedric tries to do something, but Mustafa Ali there again. Ali setting up. Top rope. Cedric's there as well. Spanish fly. For the cover. 1. Cedric just kicked out again. The Soul. Ali. Missile drop, or not a missile drop kick, regular drop kick nonetheless. In control here. Cedric out to the apron. Fighting back over the top comes Cedric. Capture, overhead exploder. Cedric again going to the apron. He's done this once before. I don't think he's close. Yeah. Cedric thinks better of it this time. Full Nelson face buster. In for the pin. That was it. I didn't think that was it, but Mustafa landed face first, so Cedric Alexander is the new Cruiserweight champion. The Soul defeated the Heart here tonight. But you see the men going back and forth. Back and forth, like I said, through these replays. Cedric just barely escaping quite a few times here. This was another time. Avalanche Spanish fly. Cedric would come back. Full Nelson face buster. Rolling through for the pin. And the Cruiserweight champion holding it up high. The new champ. Cedric Alexander. And we're going to move right on to the main event. Who is going to face Samoa Joe for the Universal Championship? Who got the most votes? That's right. Four-way elimination match. I don't know what I just said there. Four-way elimination match, because tied with 4 votes each is Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, and Adam Cole, baby. And the person who was also in the voting who only got 2 votes was Daniel Bryan. But nonetheless, Samoan Submission Machine, and for a lot taller of a task than he was just a few short hours ago when he thought he had one opponent. But the odds aren't that bad for him because it's elimination style, so that's not too shabby. Nonetheless, here comes the Almighty, the Dominator, the Destroyer, Bobby Lashley, the former Universal Champion.
Introducing the challenger from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, Bobby Lashley.
Short says back to dominate. He did that when he first came back. Lost to Samoa Joe ultimately. And the Destroyer ready to go. There's another Destroyer here, and that's Samoa Joe. You could say Braun Strowman destroys a lot too. The monster among men.
The challenger, weighing in at 385 pounds,
The country strong Braun Strowman. Crowd on their feet for the monster. The mountain of a man. It's time for a little bit of Undisputed. Crowd says it along with him. Adam Cole.
the challenger from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds, Adam Cole.
The winner of the first Universal Championship tournament this year in Universe Mode. So the first champion this year, Adam Cole, back in fighting contention here. Braun Strowman, also a former champion, eventually beat Adam Cole. Adam Cole did defeat Braun Strowman twice, though. It's a little bit of boom time. Here comes the Samoan Submission Machine.
And introducing the champion from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, he is the WWE Universal Champion, Samoa Joe.
The Huntington Beach Headhunter. The other Destroyer I was referring to, Samoa Joe. Here's what they're fighting for. The referee gonna hold that championship up. Samoa Joe's side plates, of course. Once again, last time tonight, Cliff Day, referee assigned for the night. Samoa Joe, Adam Cole, Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley gonna fight for the Universal Championship here, and let's see who takes it. Strowman and Joe starting off. Strowman with a big left punch to Joe, but Joe already back to his feet. Lashley working over Adam Cole here with elbows and punches. I guess those are strikes. Those are both strikes. Whatever. Joe and Braun on the outside here. Adam Cole comes over in control. Boot to the face of Lashley after the arm drag. Joe into the apron. Braun in control on the outside. Cole in control in the front. But a big kick to the face from Samoa Joe. Adam Cole stomping the fingers of Bobby Lashley. It's hard to call this one. Samoa Joe lifting up Braun Strowman as Lashley goes up to the apron here. Back fist, and then Strowman sent back in the ring. Cole just taking a breather, but bad timing. Bobby Lashley back in the ring, grabs him by the ankles and just tosses him. Joe back up yet again. Cliff Day, the referee, down. Big drop kick from Braun. Braun with a deadlift on the big Samoan. Deadlift gut wrench. Suplex. Lashley setting Cole up on top. Things are not looking good for Adam Cole. Arm drag off the ropes. He's rolling out to the floor, and I don't blame him. Lashley focusing on Braun Strowman now. Modified neck breaker. And Lashley with the strength. Canadian gut buster. Joe, what a sweep there to Adam Cole. Now Lashley sent outside. Joe follows him though. Adam Cole taking care of Braun Strowman on the inside. Don't think you'll be saying that too much. Joe has control of Lashley here. Adam Cole still in control of Braun. Adam Cole going for a big kick. Braun double leg takedown. Joe goes for a back fist. Lashley blocks it. And Strowman with a submission. But look at the power of Lashley. Here we go, all four men on the outside. Joe face first across the steps, and I think he just got busted open. Now Lashley and Braun going at it. Adam Cole's looking over at the champ. Now Adam Cole, Lashley, Strowman's groggy in the ring. Joe fights back in. Well, he just walks back in, but he fights back in because he's busted wide open. Sends Braun Strowman to the outside. Lashley's been holding Adam Cole up there for about 10 seconds. Drops him down, vertical suplex. And Adam Cole's done. Braun Strowman taking out Lashley on the outside. Samoa Joe. Still going at it. Braun now with the power, throwing Joe down. That's the second time he's had, at least that he's had something like that done to him. Braun Strowman in trouble. Lashley backing up. But Joe there, messing up whatever Lashley was trying to do. And Lashley with a dominator on Braun. No way, Strowman's eliminated now. Joe just fighting back relentlessly. Running drop kick, single leg. Lashley in the corner, Joe coming back. Elbow followed by the Enziguri Pele like style, whatever. Standing Uranagi. And Samoa Joe keeps the title just like that in the main event. I really did not think that match was going to go close to that fast. Nonetheless, there's elimination one for Lashley, taking out Cole. Look at this, just tosses the monster over. Perfect dominator position, slams him down, gets the 3, and the big Uranagi from Joe, and that's all it took.
Here's your winner, and still WWE Universal Champion, Samoa Joe.
There he is, holding up his championship proudly. And we're ready to go. Thanks for watching when you watch. Cyber Sunday has been Cyber Sunday. We'll see you next time. Follow me on Twitter at JKingPlus. You can add me on PlayStation at JKingPlus as well. You can do all the stuff. It's at JKingPlus wherever you go. And I'm out of here.